Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here with my fiance Kelly.
Hi.
So today we're talking about Masque Milano brand. This fragrance is called Tango. This is our full review on it. So Kelly wore it a few times and I wore it as well off camera. So we're going to give our final thoughts on how I feel about the fragrance, tell you how much it costs, where you can buy samples or buy the full bottle as well. And they come in 2 different sizes. Before the video starts, I'm going to post on the screen here the one winner for winning a 5 ml can of Tango. I'll leave their comment right here on the screen. I'll leave my email in the box description. Just email me, let me know that you're the winner, and I will ship out your sample probably by Friday or Saturday because those are days I'm off of work. So this is Tango. This is Kelly's fragrance, one of her favorites from the Masque Milano brand. There's another one I like too as well. My favorite is Romanza, which I'm going to buy down the road. And the other one we do like is there's one that smells like Times Square. That one smells like New York City. That one was a nice one too.
I remember if I like that one.
So that one's kind of powdery, smoky buds like cigarettes, like you smell like New York City. We did like that one, but nevertheless, we have to smell it again. We smelled so many of their fragrances back in the day. So this fragrance here, Tango, I'm gonna zoom in and show you the bottle presentation in a moment. Beautiful bottle presentation, as well as the box it comes with. The back of the box tells you the note breakdown in the perfumer, which is beautiful. I'll zoom in and show you guys in a moment. So this fragrance retails for $145 for a 35 ml, and they do have a bigger size, which recently came out, I think like about a year ago or a year and a half. They have 100 ml for $375. So if you like the fragrance that much and you feel like a 35 ml is not enough for you, definitely reach out and get the 100 ml bottle. You can pick up samples or bottles.
Might actually empty this eventually.
Yeah, so you might have to get 100 ml eventually. You can pick up samples or the bottles at Perfumology. I'll leave their website down below, or go to the actual boutique in Philadelphia. The owner is Nirgai. And Brian is the associate that works there as well. Definitely go there, tell them Casual Fragrance on you. They'll take care of you. Okay, the note breakdown we have is amber, cumin, benzoin, cinnamon, tonka bean, cardamom, sandalwood, gaiac wood, Turkish rose, jasmine, and cedar. So I'm going to spray it on test strip again. Me and her both worn it, and I'll see how she still feels about it. And I'll spray it on test strip here. You don't need many sprays with this fragrance here.
Actually bought a fragrance.
So, yeah, it's funny. It's been she actually bought a niche fragrance, but she was gonna buy it eventually. We kept talking about it. We just at one time we went there.
And then he never did, so then I bought it. And
I was supposed to buy it for her, but I didn't. Yes, I was gonna buy this or a zoologist fragrance for you. So I did say I was gonna buy you one of them. So I slipped up and didn't buy it. I definitely got to get her something for her birthday coming up very soon. So another tattoo. Okay. So this fragrance, it has a darkness about it as well. There's spices in this fragrance as well. This isn't a fresh fragrance. So if you're looking for a fresh type of fragrance, I have a few other ones I would recommend from the House of Masque Milano you should definitely check out. But this is more darker, more seductive. Maybe you want to wear it more dressier occasion. You can wear it casual as well, but I would refrain from wearing this maybe like to maybe a big gathering if you're going to be indoors and people are sensitive to fragrances, because it's a heavy fragrance, not a light fragrance.
Yeah. I think it smells better on skin than on paper. I feel like I just did like 2 sprays just like around here. And I mean, it wasn't like I couldn't really smell it that much off of me. Like I would get used to it pretty fast.
Okay.
But I never spray really heavy.
Okay.
I just
2-3 sprays, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never really do more than that.
She's not like going like this all over trying 6-7 sprays.
I never do more than like 2.
This is a heavy fragrance as well, because keep in mind there's amber, there's benzoin, there's tonka bean. These are heavy notes where you don't need many sprays, because these type of notes are going to reach out and people are going to smell them.
This one I might even only do like 1 spray.
Because it is heavy. Like I can smell it when she did wear it. It wasn't coin, but I could smell the presence of the fragrance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I think I just like enjoy it that much. Like I think for me it's more like if I don't like something, then I'll be like, oh, I really smell it off of myself. But it's like I only spray the stuff that I really like. So and I'm just like, oh, it's just like part of me that day. And, you know, like when he's wearing stuff, you know, like when we go to bed, I'll be like, smelly man. But like in a good way. I always like, you know, I'm like, when I comment on it, it's always because I like what he's wearing. But I usually say it in a ridiculous way because I'm a ridiculous person.
But she definitely likes this fragrance. I know we've been there several times where she liked the fragrance. The brand was nice enough to send me a discovery set a couple years ago before I even met the owner of the brand. And we both liked the whole lineup.
We ran through that
yeah, the same went through them fast. They all smell great. Now, we do have our favorites from the whole brand because there's too many to name, but there is a brand that you should definitely check out. Yeah, Ron was one of my favorites. And they do have a couple new ones as well, which I have to try out from the lineup, and I'll definitely give you guys an update on how they smell. But a little bit about the mid and the dry down. So I get some cinnamon and cardamom in the middle of the fragrance. This here is a fragrance that has that sweetness and darkness as well as incense in it. So if you don't like incense or you don't like that dark, sweet kind of vibe, you may not like this fragrance.
Fragrances. I don't know if it's the growing up Catholic.
Okay.
Even though it was a bad time.
But it's the incense and stuff. You know, give a heads up because some people may not like incensey fragrances because it does sound good with the cinnamon and the tonka bean. But if we don't mention the incense, people are going to get it like, oh, I don't like incense, that type of vibe. You know what I mean? You have to mention that. It's in the background. You're going to smell it.
I could see for some people it being...
Could be too much.
Yeah, I don't know. For like whenever they did that in church, I always liked how that smelled.
Okay.
Even though I didn't like church.
Yeah, I definitely, that smell vibe is nice. I do like the smell of that vibe. You definitely do pick up some Gaiac wood and you get a little bit of rose, but I don't get a lot of rose. I get a little bit. I get more cinnamon and I would say tonka bean in this fragrance here. Definitely get some sandalwood in it. This fragrance, I want to say a man or woman could wear the fragrance. I don't think it leans one way or the other.
I feel like
it depends
all of
on
Masque Milano is very unisex.
Unisex? I think majority of them, I think, are. Definitely, it depends on your skin chemistry, because we could say this, you spray on your skin, you might think it smells more like a feminine fragrance than a male fragrance.
Whatever
so
it's
a skin chemistry thing. At the end of the day, you should definitely get samples of any of these fragrances from the brand before committing to a bottle, because you may not like them. You know, but they smell very, very great. Like
you can always order samples from Perfumology.
Yeah. You can pick out which ones you want, or I think they have a discovery set of the whole line of the old ones, and try them all out for yourself and see which we like before committing to $145 for a bottle.
They're pretty much all bangers. Like that's not a discovery set where you're gonna be like, oh, I only like half of these. Yeah. Like they're really
very good. We eventually are going to try to, hopefully down the road, try to get all of them as a collection because we like them all. But first, we're going to probably get the ones that we like the most, because those ones we're going to probably wear more than the other ones. But I haven't found one I did not like. Now, I'm not saying I love them all, but there has been one I said I did not like to wear. Like, oh, I like this one. I like this one a little bit more.
Like the Russian one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Russian tea. She didn't too much like. Which, you know, hey, it's a tea-based fragrance. You know, I do like that one, but it's a tea-based fragrance. Some tea fragrances,
tea and leather.
I think mine was tea and leather. I think so.
Yeah.
So the leather vibe is not her kind of taste in fragrances. Leather is very much of a miss for her. She doesn't like it, but there's a few fragrances that have leather that work.
Of the time.
So there's always that 3% that she may like with other notes mixed into it. Let's talk about the performance. So I'm going off of my skin because I know Kelly doesn't really do the skin performance thing, but for me personally, projection is like the first, I want to say, hour and a half to 2 hours, where you can smell the fragrance for like the first 2 hours. It's booming, you can smell it wherever you spray it at, you're going to catch whiffs of it. After 2 hours, it does settle down a little bit. Longevity, you're easy getting 8 hours. You might get 9 or 10, but you're getting 8 hours on your skin. There's no complaints. You can do maybe 2 sprays and maybe 3. I wouldn't do more than 2 or 3 sprays. It's strong, where you're going to choke yourself out if you do 4 or 5. That's how heavy and dense it is off of my skin. Keep that in mind. Try 1 spray or 2 sprays.
Don't spray so much.
Yeah. Especially going out in public. Some people may not like this fragrance at all. So just because you love it, other people may think it's too sensitive to their nose. So please keep that in mind when wearing a fragrance out in public with people that, a lot of people do not like fragrances. So season-wise, I'm going to say more fall, winter, maybe early spring. But I would refrain from wearing this in the summer. I think it might be too heavy for the summer. How do you feel about it?
Which is when we've been doing it.
Yeah. You think it's too heavy for the summer since you've been wearing it, or no? You think it'd be okay?
If you're judicial with it, okay. if you're
one spray, maybe.
You're light with it, I think you can pull it off. Like, okay. But I think colder months, it's probably going to perform better.
Okay. Occasion-wise, Could it be a date night fragrance? Maybe one spray? Maybe after maybe a couple of dates, maybe not the first date, you think?
I think if you know the person, like, I think if you're going on, like, first dates, you want to go with more safe stuff.
Like a fresh fragrance? Okay.
Yeah, but, like, if you know someone, because you don't want to turn someone off with something super strong.
Maybe third or fourth date, you want to pull something like this out and wear it?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Like, I do think it would be a good date night, like, especially for, like, you and I. It's a good date night fragrance. We both like it. But, you know, like, when you're just getting to know somebody, like, freshies, you just want to smell nice and clean. And
More
then
safer.
Then you can start, like, branching out. But, you know, if you're with an established person, like, yeah, it's a good date night fragrance. Unless they hate it. Then, yeah, you know. You win some, you lose some.
All right. Ratings and final thoughts. Okay, so we get to the end here. So I'm going to give a rating for it. It's easy, an 8 out of 10. Performance is great. Price isn't too bad. It's around that $140, $150. It's a niche fragrance. Keep that in mind. It's going to be a little more expensive than designers, and it performs like a champ. You don't have to reapply this fragrance. I think that's one thing people don't understand with designer fragrance. You got to reapply it sometimes. This fragrance here, 1 or 2 sprays, you're good. Unless you really want to respray it for the opening, there's no reason for it.
For 24 hours.
This fragrance is gonna give you the 8 hours on your skin. It's gonna cost you about $155, $160 with tax, and you don't need many sprays with it. I like the fragrance. I know Kelly loves it, so I really have nothing negative to say about it.
I don't know what I gave it last time, but I probably gave it at least a 9. But probably, I mean, like, I bought it. Like, I give it a 10.
Okay, 10. Give it a 10. I think it's something you guys should definitely check out. I'm not saying everybody's gonna love this fragrance, but you should definitely get a sample at Perfumology. Try it on your skin. If you like it, great. Could a man wear it? Yes. Could a woman wear it? Yes. Could it be a unisex fragrance? Me and Kelly both wear it, so obviously that answer is yes, but each person's nose is going to smell differently. Some people might think it's more masculine because of the incense, and some people might think it leans feminine because of the sweetness with the cinnamon and amber touch, but try it on your own skin, and you be the judge at the end of the day, I think.
I think it's weird that we gender smells.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video maybe I'll make in the future. But nevertheless, we both like, you should definitely check it out. We both give our recommendations to definitely get a sample. Do not blind buy this fragrance. Just because it sounds good to us, you may not like it. And I don't recommend,
buy anything, you don't know how,
especially at a $145 price tag, that's a lot.
I mean, if you're a baller, whatever.
Well, yeah, if you're a big fragrance collector and you want to smell different, this is a different fragrance.
Yes. Masque Milano is really good at making stuff I have never smelled before, and I find them so interesting, and it's great.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, I know Nir was saying that they might bring him back again this year. Bring him back soon to, visit the store and talk about his brand. So fingers crossed, if not this year, hopefully next year, bring him back. Masque Milano is an amazing guy. The brand's amazing. Hopefully he can take more pictures, and maybe I'll have him on the channel, maybe do a short little video. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that if he comes back to the United States.
Get him to say hi.
Yeah, at least that, But thank you guys for watching another video. Thanks for Kelly being in the video. Okay. If you guys like fragrance-related content like this and you want to see Kelly back on the channel, don't forget to show your support by clicking that red subscribe button down below.
Thanks for always asking for me. He tells me.
Yeah, we're fine. It's just, I work a lot. She works a lot. I'm trying to make fragrance videos without her,
And I go, I'm not in the mood. I don't want to look, I don't want to brush my hair.
So there you go. So it's not like I don't want her channel. Sometimes we're busy with work. She has friends and stuff. So
no. He asks.
I try to make content as much as I can without Kelly because, you guys want a quick video. You want to see it. When I make a video with Kelly, it takes time to make a video.
Coordinate.
Yes. So it's not like I don't want her channel. It's just busy with other stuff at work. We have to have date nights on the weekend. So just keep in mind, everything is fine. There's no issues. So thank you guys for watching another video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it, and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos like this, and get with us as well. Be safe, everyone, and we'll catch you next video. Peace.
Bye.